when you change your mindset and your actions to focus on positive outcomes instead of negative ones, you will start seeing a major shift in the outcomes that are happening all around you and to the different things that you will attract into your life. In essence, you will manifest more and more positivity into your life. Welcome to the Passion Struck Podcast. My name is John Miles, a former combat veteran and multi-industry CEO turned entrepreneur and human performance expert. Each week, we showcase an inspirational person or message that helps you unlock your hidden potential and unleash your creativity and leadership abilities. Thank you for joining us today on the show, and let's get igniting. Hi, I'm John Miles, the host of the Passion Struck Podcast, and I wanted to welcome all of you from visionaries, growth seekers, growth enthusiasts, leaders, entrepreneurs, and creators of all types. Thank you so much for joining the show today. And I wanted to give a special shout out. At the same time we launched this podcast, we also started a YouTube channel. And that YouTube channel is growing in leaps and bounds. And we're already surpassing 30,000 views just since February. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you in the United Kingdom who make up over a third of all our views. And at this time, almost 1,400 hours of watch time. So thank you to all of you in the UK for being such big subscribers and viewers of this show on YouTube. Today's show is a special one, and I'm going to start out by asking you a question. What do Oprah Winfrey, Jim Carrey, Will Smith, Lindsey Vonn, and Albert Einstein have in common? And no, this isn't a riddle or a dad joke at all. I'm going to give you a second to think about it. Do you have your answer in mind? Well, the answer to this is they all use quantum physics and positive thinking, which are all based on vibrational energy. And if you don't believe me, let me give you a few quotes from them. Oprah Winfrey says, "The way you think creates reality for yourself." And Will Smith said, "Our thoughts, our feelings, our dreams, our ideas are physical in the universe." And according to Jim Carrey, as far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and then working towards it while letting go of how it comes to pass. And then there's skier Lindsey Vonn, who says, "I always visualize before I do it. By the time I get to the start gate, I've run that race 100 times already in my head, picturing how I'll take the turns." And lastly, Albert Einstein said, "Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics." You see, we are all born with similar tools, primarily our minds. And everyone has the same potential in life to achieve success. And in addition to success, abundance in our lives. It's how we go about trying to achieve this that can be different for each one of us. All molecules, whether they're living or not, vibrate at a certain frequency. Sounds, lights, emotions, thoughts, physical objects, animals, all can absorb and transmit vibrational energy. This energy can be used to benefit you through the law of attraction. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. So, what does all this have to do with positive thinking? Well, as I talked about in the intro, our thoughts, our mindset, our emotions all carry vibrational energy. And that vibrational energy can either attract or detract people from our lives. When you actually experience something positive, your body radiates and transmits vibrational energy at a higher level. Just as we see in quantum physics, like attracts like. And so when you are vibrating at a higher frequency, you are attracting more positive people who are radiating that similar frequency like you to surround you. And the opposite is true. If you are experiencing negativity in your life and constant thoughts of negativity, then that is what the universe is going to give you, is more negativity. And all of this happens whether you're aware of it or not. Your body and your physiological being all operate under the mechanics of quantum physics. Just as gravity is holding you to Earth and objects and motions remain in motion, your body is using the principles of quantum physics every single second of every single day. So, how do you use the law of attraction to manifest success in your life? It's one of the most important things that you can do. When you can master the law of attraction, you can utilize your memories, your thoughts, your actions, your mindset to take on those things in your life that you would like to achieve. And it's that thought processing that can shape and enhance your life and take you to levels you can only dream of. The law of attraction says that you will attract those things in your life that match your values and your emotional state. Our desires and our attentions can manifest themselves into changes in our reality when we use them correctly. When your mind is on fixed mindset, negative outcomes, doom and gloom, what do you think you're going to get in your life? More and more of the same. But when you change your mindset and your actions to focus on positive outcomes instead of negative ones, you will start seeing a major shift in the outcomes that are happening all around you and to the different things that you will attract into your life. In essence, you will manifest more and more positivity into your life. Now, you may be saying, does the law of attraction really work? Well, the simple fact is, yes, it does. The law of attraction is based on physiological techniques and scientific research, which has proven time and time again that it works and that it's proven to increase productivity and success. Consider this. This is something that I learned when I served in the military. Every major military force around the world utilizes the law of attraction when they're training their soldiers. And one of the most common ways that they do this is by using the law of attraction through affirmations. Soldiers around the world are taught affirmations that make them stronger, bolder, more courageous. It's one of the main things that I learned during my time at the Naval Academy and before that when I was at boot camp. And many well known people have used the power of attraction to bring about the changes that they want in their life. I mentioned a few at the beginning of the show: Oprah Winfrey, Lindsey Vonn, Will Smith, Albert Einstein, Jim Carrey. But there are many more, such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conor McGregor, Wayne "The Rock" Johnson, Harrison Ford, and Napoleon Hill have all used the power of attraction to create that passion-driven life, and you can too. And there is a booming interest in the law of attraction in the 21st century. And there are tons of books and articles that you can Google about this if you want to find out more information. It just goes to show you, but while the name may be new, the principles and philosophy is not. The ideas are actually rooted in ancient texts. In the Bible, Jesus can be interpreted as saying, we have a limitless ability to create. Buddha teaches that all that we are is a result of all that we have thought. And even ancient Hermetic texts that go all the way back to 300 BC say similar things about using vibrational energy to impact your life the way that you would like it to become. Did you know that Forbes magazine recently cited that 70% of individuals who do personal development, masterminds, and one-on-one coaching benefited from better work performance, increased communication skills, and overall better relationships? And we at Passion Struck are obsessed with self-development, coaching, and mentorship. That is why we've created a free resource to help you unlock your hidden potential. Because people doing great things in business and life are just like you, only they've had a coach along the way. And we've got that covered too. Let us show you the systems and frameworks that we teach growth-minded individuals to help them step into their sharp edges, execute on their passion journeys, and get predictable results time and time again. Go to passionstruck.com/coaching right now and let's get igniting. So how can you utilize the law of attraction to build this passion-struck life that you want? Well, I'm going to give you 5 ways that I have learned to do it in myself and that you can use to bring out the law of attraction in yours as well. The first way you can do this is through scripting. I often talk about in this show how you can create a personal contract with yourself. And that's actually what this scripting really means. It's scripting out what life do you want? What do you want to achieve? What big, hairy, audacious goal do you want to achieve in life? And writing it down in script form. The second method is through visualization, similar to Lindsey Vohn's message at the beginning of the show. And this is imagining that event, that apex of your life that you want to achieve, or it could be a single race or a single outcome. But whatever it is, visualizing what you want to become and what that moment would look like for you and how it would feel. You really want to do this in precise detail so you get a complete mental image of what that outcome looks like for you. The third way is to use affirmations, similar to the way that I describe soldiers use them worldwide. Think about sayings that you can continually repeat to yourself that are positive in nature, that take you where you want to go, and repeat them every single time you get a negative thought in your head. Think about affirmations that you are good enough, that you are strong enough, that you are bold enough, that you're courageous enough, that you are able to make this positive shift in your life reality. You can live this passion that you want to manifest in your life and become passion struck like so many others have in their careers. I know you can do it. A fourth way that you can do it is by using gratitude journaling. Most practitioners in manifestation techniques will tell you that by journaling gratitude focused on abundance is a potent tool for creating multiplicative abundance in your life. And there are so many things that you should be grateful for. The fifth and last way that you can use to create the law of attraction in your life is through meditation. And you can combine meditation with visualization that I mentioned above to raise your vibrational energy. By combining those two together, it will give you a clear and confident vision. And there are many ways that you can practice meditation, from going on a walk like I do every day with my dog Bentley, to practicing yoga, to learning how to sit down just for 5 minutes and practice mindfulness. And meditation is such a key, along with gratitude, scripting, visualization, and affirmations. The bottom line is that the law of attraction can become such a powerful tool in your tool set. People who have used the law of attraction in their lives have attributed it to so much, including better health, better mental capacity, better mental functioning, better relationships, better career success, and more money, and so much more. If you don't believe me, just look at all the people I've mentioned, and you can Google more that have used it in their own life. And remember, we bring in to our life what we give out. If you want more positivity, then use the techniques today to unlock this passion-driven life. Become passion-struck. I know that you can do it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode on the law of attraction. And it is along the same lines of the episodes that I have been giving throughout the past 11 weeks. And I am trying to give you mindset and action shifts that you can use to bring out that ultimate power within you. We at Passion Struck want to be the catalyst that gets you to take action to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. And in the coming weeks, we have some amazing episodes coming up. First is with Welch, researcher, futurist, and knowledge management expert, David Snowden, who has millions of fans everywhere. And he's going to talk about how to apply his formula called Kinevan to your personal life. It's an amazing discussion. You're not going to want to miss it. And then shortly after that, I'm going to have on my long-term friend who became a Navy SEAL and ended up then becoming an astronaut and ultimately the chief astronaut at NASA. His name is Chris Cassidy, and that interview is going to just blow you away. You're not going to want to miss either one of these. Until then, please reach out to me if there's a topic or a guest you would love to hear. You can do that on Instagram at Passion Struck Podcast, or you can reach us on YouTube at John R. Miles, or through our Facebook channel, again, at John R. Miles. I really appreciate you listening today. And if you truly love this episode, if you could send it out to 2 or 3 like-minded friends, give it a 5-star rating and review it. It would mean so much to the show and our mission of making passion go viral. Until next week, make a choice, work hard, and step into your sharp edges. Thank you so much for joining us. The purpose of our show is to make passion go viral. And we do that by sharing with you the knowledge and skills that you need to unlock your hidden potential. If you want to hear more, please subscribe to the Passion Struck podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to your podcasts at. And if you absolutely love this episode, we'd appreciate a 5-star rating on iTunes and you sharing it with 3 of your most growth-minded friends so they can post it as well to their social accounts and help us grow our Passion Struck community. If you'd like to learn more about the show and our mission, you can go to passionstruck.com where you can sign up for our newsletter, look at our tools, and also download the show notes for today's episode. Additionally, you can listen to us every Tuesday and Friday for even more inspiring content. And remember, make a choice, work hard, and step into your sharp edges. Thank you again for joining us.